Imagine this. Your alarm goes off. It's 6:30 a.m., but the only thing waking up is your desire for more sleep. You stumble to the coffee maker, hoping caffeine will erase the fact that you only got 5 hours of sleep. In today's fast-paced world, many of us treat sleep like a luxury, something to be squeezed in if time permits. But the truth is, sleep is a non-negotiable biological necessity, just like eating and breathing. In today's always-on culture, the lines between work and life have become increasingly blurred, especially with the rise of remote work. While technology offers flexibility, it also presents us with the constant temptation to check emails or finish one last task late into the evening. But here's the catch. Our brains aren't wired for this kind of relentless activity. Just as your muscles need rest after a workout, your brain requires sleep to recover and recharge. During sleep, your brain works overtime, consolidating memories, clearing out toxins, and preparing you for the day ahead. When we shortchange sleep, we directly undermine these essential processes, leaving us feeling mentally sluggish and less sharp. The research is clear. Chronically sleeping less than 7 hours a night significantly impairs cognitive function, including memory, attention span, and decision-making abilities. One of the most important steps in optimizing your sleep is to identify your individual sleep window, the time frame when your body naturally craves rest. Just as we have unique fingerprints, each of us possesses an internal biological clock, known as the circadian rhythm, which dictates our natural sleep-wake cycles. When we honor our circadian rhythm by going to bed and waking up around the same time each day, even on weekends, we create a consistent sleep-wake cycle that allows our bodies to fall asleep faster, sleep more deeply, and wake up feeling refreshed. So how do you pinpoint your ideal sleep window? Start by tuning into your body's natural cues. Over the next few days, pay attention to your energy levels throughout the day. When do you naturally feel most alert and focused? When do you start to experience dips in energy or feel drowsy? Once you have a better understanding of your natural sleep patterns, you can start adjusting your sleep schedule to align with your body's internal clock. Imagine this. It's 30 minutes before your ideal bedtime. You put your phone on silent, dim the lights, and slip into a warm bath, letting the cares of the day melt away. As you towel off, you light a lavender-scented candle and choose a book from your nightstand. No screens, no last-minute emails, just a dedicated period of calm and relaxation. Just as athletes have pre-game rituals to prepare their minds and bodies for competition, establishing a consistent bedtime routine can work wonders in signaling to your brain that it's time to transition from wakefulness to sleep. Think of your bedtime routine as a series of cues that you send to your brain, gradually shifting it from a state of alertness to a state of relaxation and drowsiness. By engaging in calming activities, you effectively counter the stimulating effects of the day, allowing your mind and body to unwind and prepare for sleep. Consistency is key when it comes to bedtime routines. Aim to engage in your relaxing activities for at least 30 minutes to an hour before bed, and stick to the same general order each night. Now that we've explored the importance of a consistent bedtime routine, let's turn our attention to your sleep environment. Just as a cluttered workspace can lead to distractions and decreased productivity, a sleep environment that's not conducive to rest can wreak havoc on your sleep quality. Think of your bedroom as a cave, a cool, dark, and quiet sanctuary dedicated to rest and rejuvenation. When it comes to temperature, cooler is generally better for sleep. Most sleep experts recommend setting your thermostat between 60 and 67 degrees Fahrenheit for optimal sleep. Darkness is essential for sleep as it signals to your brain to produce melatonin, the sleep-regulating hormone. Even dim light exposure from electronics, city lights, or even a nightlight can interfere with melatonin production, making it harder to fall asleep and stay asleep. Finally, minimize noise distractions. If you live in a noisy environment, consider using a white noise machine, a fan, or earplugs to block out unwanted sounds. In today's digitally driven world, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of scrolling through social media, catching up on emails, or binge-watching our favorite shows late into the night. However, these seemingly harmless nighttime habits can have a significant impact on our sleep quality. One of the main culprits is the blue light emitted from electronic devices such as smartphones, tablets, and laptops. Blue light suppresses melatonin production, the hormone that regulates our sleep-wake cycle. To minimize the negative effects of blue light, make it a rule to disconnect from all electronic devices at least 1 hour before bed. This digital detox period allows your brain to wind down naturally and prepare for sleep. Another sleep saboteur to be mindful of is caffeine. While that morning cup of coffee can help us feel more alert and focused, consuming caffeine too close to bedtime can interfere with our ability to fall asleep and stay asleep. Caffeine can linger in your system for several hours, so it's best to avoid it for at least 6 hours before your target bedtime. If you need a warm beverage in the evening, opt for decaffeinated herbal teas like chamomile or lavender, which have calming properties that can promote relaxation and sleep. Have you ever stayed up late, craving downtime after a long day? You know you should be sleeping, but you end up scrolling through social media, watching just one more episode of your favorite show, or tackling items on your to-do list. This is revenge bedtime procrastination. It's become common, especially after the pandemic. Schedule dedicated me time earlier in the evening. Block out at least 30 minutes for activities you enjoy. Create a hard stop time for work or other obligations. Establish a clear boundary between work time and personal time. Congratulations! You've now gained valuable insights into the science of sleep and its profound impact on your productivity. But knowledge without action is like a car without fuel. It won't get you very far. So, let's translate what we've learned into practical steps that you can implement starting tonight. Here's your sleep success toolkit. 1. Set a wind-down alarm. Just as you set an alarm to wake up, set an alarm to remind you to start winding down for bed at least an hour before your target bedtime. 2. Track your energy levels. Over the next few days, pay close attention to your energy levels at different times of the day. When do you feel most alert? When do you experience dips in energy? This awareness will help you identify your natural sleep window. 3. Create your sleep sanctuary. Make your bedroom a sleep-promoting haven by ensuring that it's cool, dark, and quiet. Invest in blackout curtains, earplugs, or a white noise machine if needed. 4. Curb the caffeine and tech. Avoid caffeine and alcohol for at least 6 hours before bed, and disconnect from all electronic devices at least 1 hour before sleep. Remember, improving your sleep is a journey, not a destination. It takes time to establish new habits and adjust to a new sleep schedule. Be patient with yourself and celebrate your progress along the way. In a world obsessed with productivity, it's easy to fall into the trap of viewing sleep as a luxury or worse, a hindrance. But the truth is, sleep is the foundation upon which a productive, fulfilling life is built. When you prioritize sleep, you're not just investing in your physical health, you're investing in your cognitive capacity, your emotional well-being, and your overall potential. So my friends, I encourage you to embrace the transformative power of sleep. Make it a non-negotiable part of your daily routine, and watch as your productivity, creativity, and overall well-being soar to new heights.